Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Derek here, the review, back again with another video. So, other than 28 years later getting a trailer for its sequel, we actually got our first trailer for Ready or Not 2, and I guess I could say, they actually used the tagline for this instead of calling it Ready or Not 2. After Now You See Me, Now You Don't had the tagline. It's kind of funny that I feel like any movie that has like the riddle or wording that actually comes into the other words, it's kind of funny how this one is still Ready or Not, Here I Come, and it just still makes sense. Exclude the two, by the way. Brief summary on Ready or Not because I am kind of planning on talking about it before the second one comes out. But Ready or Not was basically like a hide and mouse game where, oh, this bride was about to introduce to this family, but the only family tradition that they do is that they hunt down the bride before morning, and I guess every bride ends up dying, and it's a tradition that kept going and going within the family. So it was her job to actually find her way to fight off the family members before daytime. And was my introduction to Radio Silence, the dueling directors who would actually move on to do Scream 5 and 6, and almost did 7, but things happen in the way. So far, this is one of those movies I don't know all the details to. I know who's in it. Like, we already got Kathryn Newton as her sister, which, funny enough, I don't even know if it's just me, but I feel like, they actually brought her over from Abigail to this. When, funny enough, she was also in Scream 6, which just interconnecting between movies and directors. And Sarah Michelle Gellar is the villain in this, so I'm like, oh, we're seeing a little bit of her recompense because I did remember seeing her first again in Dexter Origin Sin, and then I was like, oh, okay, it's cool seeing you in this show. And then popped up in last year's I Know What You Did Last Summer, which I thought, even though it was a tiny little segment, I still like that she still had that whole youth aspect in her. Like, I know we're getting that new Buffy TV series, but it's cool to see her in other horror stuff nowadays. As for the plot, I don't even know what it is, but, well, this is the part where we actually get into the trailer, so we can find out. So, let's get to the trailer. And I'm seeing that it starts immediately after the first movie. Loudest scream she's ever done, for real.
You've caused quite a stir, Mrs. Ladonis. You married into that family. Now they're dead. What you didn't know is that this goes far beyond them. By surviving hide and seek, you've triggered a new game. This time against the High Council families. Double or nothing.
This part will be familiar.
They will try to kill you.
Welcome to our home.
Hunters, may the best family win.
Skippy screams.
The game begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not playing.
Okay. Prunella, kill the sister.
Whoever wins runs everything.
Everything?
The world.
Can't believe you drive me out of this shit.
It's kind of given almost like the Hunger Games with the sequel. Like, we actually have backup so you can't get out of this one.
It's terrifying for you.
Oh.
Clear.
Oh. I don't want to be the guy who overuses this meme, but isn't it kind of funny that the plot for this is basically just almost exactly like the first one, and now that you're already seeing the experienced player in this game, going into the second movie is like, oh, man, I might as well just roll the clip.
Played these games before! I said I played these games before!
Kind of a bad joke, but still, it's funny either knowing the way. It's funny how the saying "till death do us part" didn't actually go away after everybody else died in the first movie. But I guess seeing as though, oh, we're going into this, seeing as though, oh, basically the game ain't over, and it's more of the rest of the family trying to get that bounty. And I guess I don't even know if it's just me, but I feel like there's one of those sequels where, yeah, just because we've seen them already do a sequel before, like with Scream, we already had Scream again, technically doing five, and Scream 6 was basically almost a comparison to Scream 2, which is almost the same movie, but not really. So instead of it being like a 1v10, it's basically like a 2v10, which basically ups the scale, sees a little bit more of the score. Some of the rules might have been changed by the first one. And I'm assuming that maybe, I don't even want to say maybe, but I guess I don't want to count it if one of them dies necessarily, because I feel like, okay, you got the sequel in the way, but I don't feel like, yeah, if we're gonna be doing this again, I feel like it has to end here at some point. Either the main family member dies in that group or one of the main groups dies, but I feel like that's not gonna happen. Like I say, it's a cool trailer, and it kind of wonders what would have been if they were still directing Scream 7, especially since that's actually coming out in a few months. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.